It's nice to hear from all the different communities. It makes you realize how much we're kind of obsessed with planning in the Netherlands, which you normally don't really realize, which is great. My name is Noorman. I work for the Almere. I'm a Dutch fan. Welcome to you this morning. I'm talking about people who are building or making the city. This is a picture of Almere come 2030, when we have built approximately 60,000 new houses. And this is the west side of Almere, you can see here on the map below. And making a stronger connection to Amsterdam, the big city. As I said, in Holland we're very well organized, well planned, everything is really structured, but there's no room for individuals who want to build or have a say in how their house is going to be like, how their neighborhood is going to be like. Slowly this is changing, but overall it's mostly professional developers that build these neighborhoods. Some 10 years ago, a debate started on how can we do this in a different way. Amongst the initiators of the debate were Karel Weber and also Almere, who was then member of parliament. But there was a lot of fear. People had cold feet. They were thinking, if you let people build their houses, everybody is going to build some sort of palace like this, and we don't want that. This is an architectural design by people, so it's relative. But of course, that's not going to happen. But you have to think about, if you let people build their house, what rules and conditions do you give them? You have to find some sort of balance between the freedom of people who want to build their own houses, but also you have a responsibility as a municipality to create a whole city where everybody can live in, also the people that live there 60 years from now. So we started this program called I Built My House in Almere, which states that for the 60,000 houses we're going to build, 1/3 is going to be built by the people themselves, if they want to, because it's not, you don't have to, but a lot of people want to. So this is a map where, especially the focus now is in the west, in the Almere port, Almere's frontier, where we just had a manifestation. And then later on, in the east, there will be site development where the great amount of houses will be realized by people themselves. You can do this in a couple of ways. First off, you buy a lot or a parcel, you hire an architect and you hire a contractor and let them build your house just as you want it. Here you see some examples of already realized houses. It can be in the city or on a new zone. You can also do it in a group, which also exists in Holland, but at a very small scale. I know in other countries it's very normal to build your own house, and I also know that there's something called self-help housing or co-housing, which in some countries is a custom. And for the organization of Almere, it's a very big change. We have to be far more communicative with the people that are going to live in Almere. And in order to do so, we started to build a website, and there's a store where people can come in and buy their lot. And they also, when at the moment they buy their lot or their parcel, they get a series of conditions, which are kept on a very limited basis, but they're very clear and very strict. And you have to accommodate those rules when building your own house. There's a third way, and in that way we involve the normal developers, the professional developers, in a competition to do it as a co-maker. So the professional developer and the people that come and live there work together to create their own neighborhood, and Almere is one of those developers. And the event we had last weekend, where we presented this to the public of Almere, got a lot of attention. Some 14,000 people came from Almere, but also from Amsterdam, from Utrecht, and they want to find a lot or a parcel and build their house. And here you can see the map that was laid out in the hall, and everybody just look, oh, where's my parcel, where do I want to live, to make it as accessible to everybody as understandable, because it's a whole new way of thinking, also for the people, because we're used to it, that you can have a say in your own house, how it's going to look like. Here people are talking with the different, there was a big hall with different stands and all. Developers presented their projects and people could sign in, and there's 14 developers per field, and one of each developer per field, so there's 2 per field, is going to go forward with their plan when they have enough people that register with their project. I hope I'm making myself clear, but it's a competition between 2 developers on one side, and the people decide who is going to win. They use new technologies in internet and digital computers to realize all the different variations in design and materials, because it's a huge process which is for everybody a whole new game. Okay. And the next step, once we've done our experience with Almere's culture, is going to be in the east, which we call that we're searching for an organic urban development, which is supposed to be you let the concept go, that everything has to be finished in some point, but you can I use your word, unfold the new area, the new neighborhood in time, so everybody doesn't have to build their house exactly on the same time. I would finish off with my homes, my castle, my city, my pride, because we believe when people can contribute to the city by building their own house, they have a stronger feeling with it, and as a consequence, feel proud of the city they helped create. Thank you very much.